Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. In this video, you are going to learn how to send transactional emails from Google Sheets. Right? Now let's see what is happening here. So, you have added a new row in which you have entered the order details of your customer here in a Google Sheet. And according to those order details, you are creating an invoice from Google Docs from a template, and then you are going to save that invoice here in a Google Drive and then create a shareable link of that invoice. Then the same invoice you are going to send as an email from your Gmail account. Now let's talk about the applications we have used. So guys, Google Sheets is an online spreadsheet program by Google in which you can create spreadsheets and arrange your data in rows and columns format. Then Google Docs. Guys, Google Docs is an online word processor which allows you to create many type of documents and presentations. Google Drive is an online storage in which you can save your personal files and folders in a cloud storage. And Gmail is a free email service provider in which you can send and receive emails. Now, let's suppose that you sell your products online through various online websites, or you have your own e-commerce store. Now, whenever someone purchases your product from your online e-commerce store, you enter the details of the order details of your customer here in a Google Sheet, and according to those order details, you want to send to your customer an invoice from your Gmail account here. Now to get this done, you have two ways. That first is whenever you receive an order and the order is confirmed and the payment is also done, you are going to go to your Google Sheet and you see the details of order from your Google Sheet. Then you'll go to Google Docs and create an invoice from this template, or manually create an invoice. Then you save that invoice here on Google Drive, and then you manually compile the email in which you attach the link of that invoice and send it to your customer. Now guys, this manual process can be very repetitive, tiresome and time consuming. So we have a better way for you. What if I tell you that as and when you enter the order details of your customer here in Google Sheet, a invoice get automatically generated from Google Docs by a template, and the same invoice gets stored here in your Google Drive, and then the same invoice get delivered to your customer as a new email from your Gmail account automatically. Yes guys, this can be done, and this can happen by connecting these four applications. But the issue is there is no direct connection or integration present between these four applications. So to connect these applications, I am using a software called as Pabbly Connect. So guys, Pabbly Connect is an integration and automation software, and the best part of it is that you will not require any coding skills or programming knowledge to make this connection between your Google Sheets, your Google Docs, your Google Drive and Gmail. So guys, as I have taken the example of invoices, you can also send order confirmation messages or refund emails or cancellation emails, just like all the transactional emails you can send by this same process. Now guys, let me give you a demo on my screen of how this connection between all these applications is going to work in real time. So guys, this is a Google Sheet of mine which I have created for entering the order details that I have received from my e-commerce store, right? So here I have entered the details of my customer like this. So I enter order number, the name, the email ID and the date of order and the amount here. And this is the email ID of one of my customer, right? So what I'm going to do is I'll fill another row here and enter the details of another order, and we will see if according to that order this email ID receive an invoice from our side or not, right? So I'm going to fill another row. So I have filled another row here and I entered the name of my customer, the contacts and the address, and now I'm going to enter the amount also. So let the amount be 500. So now I have completed a new row here in Google Sheet. Now let's check in the email ID of our customer if it received an email from our site in which the invoice is there or not. So guys, you can see we have received a new mail here. Let's see what we have received. So let me open this, and it is showing that the subject is invoice. This is the company name, and we are contacting you to in regard to a new invoice generated, right? And they have sent this PDF file here. So let's open this, and it is showing, "Hi 𝗪𝗪𝗯𝗍, thank you for your order. We let you know when your order is dispatched," and this is a kind of invoice they will send to us. So, and these are the same things we have entered here. The amount is 500, right? The name is Rakhi Jain, and the address is this. So these are the same details we have here. You can see the amount, the address, and the email, right? So this is how it is going to work. Now you guys are wondering how I managed to bring this email here without any manual compilation of this invoice and without manually creating any invoice. So guys, let me give you the easiest steps possible by which you can also make this automation or connection between Google Sheets and the Gmail account of your customers. These are the 5 easy steps by which you can also make this integration or connection between Google Sheets and Gmail. So step 1 is connect Google Sheets to Pabbly Connect with the help of webhook URL. So first of all, we are going to open Pabbly Connect and connect our Google Sheet with Pabbly Connect. Step 2 is collect the data from Google Sheets in Pabbly Connect. So in second step, we are going to bring the data from our Google Sheets to here in Pabbly Connect. And step 3 is send the same data to Google Docs for creating the invoice from template. So in third step, we are going to deliver the data from Pabbly Connect to Google Docs to create an invoice. Step 4 is save the invoice in Google Drive and create a shareable link. So in fourth step, we are going to save the invoice here in Google Drive and generate a link to be shared. Step 5 is send the same data to Gmail for sending an email to the customer. So in fifth step, we are going to deliver the link of the invoice that we have created as an attachment in an email to our customer from our Gmail account. Alright, now first of all, let's switch to our step 1 and open Pabbly Connect. So you have to open your browser first and type Pabbly, that is pabbly.com. So this is the landing page of Pabbly. From here, put your cursor on this products and click on this connect. Alright, now you can set up your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes by clicking here on sign up free, and I have already done that, so I am clicking on sign in directly. So after signing in, you will see this all apps section of Pabbly. From here, come to this connect panel and click on access now. So this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. To start working here, you have to create workflows like these. So to create a workflow, you just have to click on this create workflow button from here. After this, it will ask for a relevant name to your workflow. So you can give any name. I am giving it as. So I have entered this type of workflow name like this: invoice generation from Google Sheets and send on Gmail. Now I am clicking on create. So as a workflow get created, you will find these two things: the trigger and the action. So Pabbly Connect work on these two things. The trigger says when this happens, action says Pabbly Connect do this. As in our use case, the trigger would be data entered in Google Sheet as a new row, and the action would be send an email with an invoice from Gmail account. Alright, so first of all, click here on this trigger option, and from this choose app, choose your application as Google Sheets. So this is Google Sheets. Then it will ask for the trigger event. So from this field, select this new spreadsheet row, and it will generate this URL. So this is called as a webhook URL. So by using this, we are going to connect our Google Sheet. So you just have to copy this URL from here like this, and then you have to go to your Google Sheet. So this is the sheet I have, and from here you have to click on this extensions and go to add-ons and click on get add-ons. So when you click on get add-ons, this Google Workspace Marketplace will open up, and from the search bar you have to search for Pabbly, Pabbly, Pabbly Connect webhooks. Alright, so you have to install this functionality here in your Google Sheet. So you can see I have already installed it, so I do not need to install it again. So after installing this, you have to remember one step. When you install Pabbly Connect webhooks, please refresh your Google Sheet. So this is an important step. Please remember to refresh your Google Sheet after installing Pabbly Connect webhooks. So when you're done refreshing the sheet and click on extensions again, in the add-ons, you will find this Pabbly Connect webhooks option automatically. And from here, you have to click on this initial setup. So in this initial setup, you will find these two fields, the webhook URL and the trigger column. So in the first field here, you have to paste the copied webhook that you have copied from here. So paste it here like this. And in the trigger column, you have to enter the last data entry column of your sheet. So let me show you my sheet. So this is the sheet I have, and the last data entry column is this G column. Alright, so this is the last data entry column in my Google Sheet. So you have to put it here in this Pabbly Connect webhooks initial setup option. So first you have to paste the webhook URL that you have copied. Then you have to enter G here, right? Now in Pabbly Connect, you can see it is showing waiting for webhook response. That means it is time for our second step, which is to bring the data from your Google Sheet to here in Pabbly Connect. Alright, so in Google Sheet, you can see after entering this, you can see these two buttons. So when I click here on send test, it will deliver the data of first row that we have in Google Sheet to Pabbly Connect. So I'm clicking on it, and you can see the test data sent successfully. Alright, so let's see in Pabbly Connect. So you can see it has captured the data. So we have bring the data from Google Sheet to here in Pabbly Connect, and we are connected with our Google Sheet. Alright, after this, go to Google Sheet, click on this submit, and you have to do one thing more. Go to extensions again, add-ons, and in Pabbly Connect webhooks, please check this send on event option. So when you click on it, send on event, and check it, what will happen whenever you enter a new row here, it will get automatically delivered in Pabbly Connect. Alright, after this, what you have to do is to click on this action window, and now from the choose app, you have to choose the application as Google Docs. So you will find Google Docs here. This is Google Docs, and in the action event, you have to select create document from template, this option, create document from template, and then click on connect. After this, it will ask for add new connection. Select this and then click on connect with Google Docs. So from here, you have to select the email ID by which the Google Docs is connected. So select that email ID. After this, it will ask for some access, which is completely safe. Just click on continue. Alright, so authorization is successful here, and it is started showing connected. That means we are connected with our Google Docs account. Now these fields will open up. So it is asking for the template document. So let me show you the template. So guys, this is my Google Docs, and here I have all these documents available that I have created for various purposes. And the template that we are going to use is the invoice template. So let me search for it. So this is invoice here. So this is the template we have to create an invoice for our customer, right? So this is the template, and the name of the template is invoice. So you just have to select this template from this field. So when you click here, you will see all the documents I have in my Google Docs. So from here, you have to search for your templates. So this is the template we have. Select it. After this, it is asking for new documents name. So you can put the documents name as the name of, or with you can enter the map this order number. So the document will be generated with the name of this order number only. Alright, Now it is asking for the location in your Google Drive directory in which you want to save this file. So I want to save this file in my Google Drive in a folder. Let me show. So this is my Google Drive, and here I have all these folders, and I am choosing this invoice folder, right, for this purpose. So in Pabbly Connect, I am going to choose this location, the invoice folder in my Google Drive, to save the new invoice generated. All right. After this, it is asking for these fields will open up. So what are these fields? So let me show you the template document. So this is the template document for our invoice, and here you can see we have some things in this double curly braces like this. So why we have put these curly braces? Because these are the variable things which are going to change with every new invoice. So the order number will be changed, the customer's name will be changed, the quantity, the price, the total, the email addresses, these are things which are going to change. So you have to map the values of these things in Pabbly Connect here like this in this field, so that whenever a new invoice is generated, these fields will change dynamically and automatically. So in the description, you can see I have put this mouse pad. So currently I am only selling, I have taken the example of selling mouse pads online. So if you are selling many different things, you can put the product like this also in double curly braces, so that whenever any product that your customer is going to purchase, that will be filled here. You can map the value of that product here, and it will be changed automatically when the invoice is get generated. All right, now in the order number field, you can map the order number by clicking here on this new spreadsheet row. So when you click here, you will find the data that you have already captured here like this in the first tab, right? So in this field, click on this Google Sheets option, and you will find the order number here. So just map it. So whenever a new invoice generated, the order number gets changed automatically in the template. Just the same as the name. Click on it, this option, and map the name. You can map the quantity. So quantity is 1. Price. Let's see the price. So we have price as 100. So the total will be 100 only, right? And in the email, you can enter the email. This is the email of your customer. In the address, map the address. In the amount, again, you have to map the same amount. And the date of purchase, you will find the date here like this. All right. Now, when I click here on save and send test request, you will see the document will get automatically generated in our Google and saved in our Google Drive. So you can see it is showing this type of response here. So let me show you my Google Drive. Let me open this invoice folder, and you can see a new document is generated here with this. Let's see the name of the document. What is the name we have entered? So we have entered the order number, and it is ABFG123, right? In the document's name like this. So this is the same document, right? So we have generated an invoice for this customer 𝗪𝗓 𝗪𝗓𝗓, and we have the same things entered here automatically. See, this is how it's going to happen. Now what you have to do, now it is time for our next step, which is to generate a shareable link from Google Drive. So you have to click on this plus icon. Now from the choose app, you have to choose the application as Google Drive. So this is the Google Drive we have. Now in the action event, you have to select share a file with anyone. So share a file with anyone. This is the option we have. Now click on connect, and from here choose this add new connection, and then click on connect with Google Drive, and then select the email ID by which the drive is connected. After this, it will ask for some accesses, which is completely safe. Click on continue. All right, so you can see the authorization is successful here. Now it is asking for the file ID here, right? So you just have to select the file that has been generated just right now. So this is the name of the file. You have already know. I have shown you this is the file. The name of the file is this. So you just have to select this name like this, and then click on save and send test request. So you can see, so it is showing drive permission, the role is reader. So anyone with the link can have the role of the reader and see the file. Now it started showing all these links. So these are all the shareable links for our customers. So we are going to share this link, right? Now it is time for our last step. So let me show you the last step. So we have just completed our fourth step, which is to save the invoice in Google Drive and create a shareable link. And now the last step is send the same data to Gmail for sending in an email to the customer, right? Now let's do this. So now in Pabbly Connect, click on this plus icon again. And now from this action window, choose the application as Gmail. So this is Gmail. And in the action event, now you have to select this send email with attachment like this. So click on connect again. After this, from here, select this add new connection and then click on connect with Gmail. So here, select your Gmail account by which you want to connect. And now click on this access, continue. Alright, so the authorization is successful, you can see. Now these fields will open up, and here in the first field you have to enter the recipient's email address, which is the customer's email address. So when you click here, you will find these options, and from the first Google Sheets new spreadsheet row, you will find the data of your customer by clicking here, and you can map the email ID from here only. Alright, so I do not want to enter CCBCC. And in the sender's name, you can enter the name of your firm, which is ABCL Limited. I have taken this example. So you can enter your company's name also. And in the email subject, you can enter invoice. After this, I am going to leave this blank. Email content type is plain. Now here you have to enter the email that you want to send, right? So you can write the email. So you can see I have written this email. So this is how you can write the email just right here, and you can also map. So you can see I have written we are contacting you in regard to a new invoice. So after that I am going to map the invoice number or the order number from this Google Sheets option like this. So as and when a new email got sent, this order number will get changed automatically. Alright, now you will find this /n also. So this you have to put for adding another line in your email. So when you put this /n, another line is added. Alright, so this is the line breakers we have. So this is how you can enter your email. After this, it is asking for the file name. So here you have to enter the file name. So the file name we have generated is the you will find from here. Here you can find the file name. So this is the name of the file, which is same as the order number. All right. And in the attachment, you have to map the URL which was generated by this Google Drive step. So here we have generated a shareable links. So these are the links that we have generated, and from this list find this export link application /PDF. So we are going to deliver a PDF file. So select this PDF link only like this. And then when I click on save and send test request, this data or this file that we have generated will be delivered as a new email, right? So I'm going to click on it. So you can see it is showing this type of response, and it is showing the status as sent. So let's check in the email ID if we have received something. So you can see a new email is just arrived, and it is showing invoice, and it is showing the file name as this. So let's open it, and it is showing the same things that we have entered. All right. As you can see, we have entered all these details here and created a document, and it is showing the same details here only. So I can show you the invoice in Google Docs that we have generated. So in the Google Docs, you will see, sorry, in the Google Drive where we have saved the document. So this is the this is in my Google Drive. We have generated and saved this invoice, and this invoice is delivered here in the Gmail as a PDF, right? So now we are done here. Our connection is working properly. Now let me give you a quick recap what we have done here. So in the first trigger option, we selected our Google Sheet and the trigger event as new spreadsheet row. Then with the help of this URL, we connected our Google Sheet, and after this captured this response. After this, we connected our Google Docs and selected create document from template. Then we mapped all the details, the variables of our template document. We mapped like this and then generated our document here. After this, we connected our Google Drive and selected share a file with anyone and gave the permission for our viewer to view this file and generated a shareable link like this. After this, we connected our Gmail, entered the recipient's address and all other details, and mapped the PDF link in this attachment. And when I click on this button, the email got sent. Right now, just click on save and we are done. And guys, let me tell you one more important thing, that you can run this workflow, you can run this automation 100 times in a month with your free Pabbly Connect account. So if 100 tasks are sufficient for you, because Pabbly Connect provides free 100 tasks every month, so you can use Pabbly Connect free forever. This is it for today. So guys, this is it for today's video. If you want any other type of integration, you can contact us at admin@pabbly.com. You can ask your queries and discuss it from this forum, and check the pricing of this software from this link. And guys, as we did today, you can make many different type of integrations using many different softwares by Pabbly Connect and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. So guys, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel, and thank you so much for watching this video.